Welcome back, viewers. Our focus remains on tracking the top stories of this hour. Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan was handed a 14-year prison sentence by the local court in the land corruption case related to the Al-Qadi Trust. The verdict in the case, the largest in terms of financial wrongdoings faced by Khan, was delivered by the anti-graft court in a prison in the garrison city of Rawalpindi, where Khan has been jailed since August 2023. Judge Nasir Javed Rana of the Anti-Corruption Court has announced the verdict that had been deferred thrice due to different reasons. Last time on January 13, the judge announced the verdict in a makeshift court set up in the Adila jail. The National Accountability Bureau in December 2023 filed a case against Khan, his wife Bushra, Bibi and 6 others, accusing them of causing a loss to the tune of £190 million. My colleague Ajay Jandial joins me for more. Ajay, Pakistan's ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan gets 14 years in jail. What is this entire matter related to? Share more details.
Yes, definitely it is going to be very critical for Imran Khan for next 14 years if he, no doubt that he's already in the jail. But, one of the Pakistani court, they have announced 14 years to Imran Khan and 7 years to Bushra Bi, who's the wife of Imran Khan, and she was arrested immediately after this, verdict was announced by the court. And 190, found, bungling was found in that, a scam, and that's why the case was saying that he has given benefit of, 190 million pound to to people, and that's why this case was started. And in 2022, this case was started, and now Imran Khan has to face the consequences for next 14 years. No doubt that he has the legal option to go to the upper court, but the way basically things came out, that there are possibilities that Imran Khan can came out of the court after Donald Trump will take over there as an American president. That seems to be that seems to be tough for the Imran Khan if this this verdict has to be seen.
All right, Ajay Jandial, thank you very much for sharing these details and in fact giving us more information as far as these details are concerned. Let me also get my guest live on the broadcast at this point. Now, General retired Anuj Mathur, who's a defense expert, joins me live. Now, sir, appreciate you joining me live in this matter. Now, ex-Pakistan minister has been in fact convicted in the Al-Qadi Trust case. How does this very development now paves the way forward for the political bureaucracy in Pakistan, which continues to be in fact drenched in very high amounts of loans and the levels of corruption in which the government is already accused of?
Look, thank you very much for getting me in over to your channel. One, I would like to tell you that Mr. Imran Khan is in trouble because only one main reason. He is in trouble because he is not in the good relation with the army. Pakistan is one country where army rules everything. They have influence on politics, they have influence on diplomacy, they have influence in everything, and they run their own businesses. The Pakistan army is always the one which calls the shots in Pakistan. That is the reason, towards the end of his prime ministerial tenure, which was actually cut short by the army, he had bad relationship with the army. He had an issue with the ISI chief and many others, and that is why he is being made sure that he continues to remain behind the bars no matter what. If he gets out of this by going to a higher court, they'll find another. There are so many cases already on him. This time around, the decision has been tough. 14 years of jail, 10 years for his wife, 7 years for his wife, and ₹1 million, slapped on him, and $500,000 on his wife. So it's a tough call, but the fact of the matter is they'll make sure, they'll find a way, they'll make sure that he remains behind the bars. Now, the impact, what will happen is the PTI, which already is asking the government to release him, and his wife was already out. release him, that party is going to create a lot of issue out of point. Just look at this, that the chief minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, I think they are finding a way to get him also into the whole gambit and put him also punish him too. But I feel that the PTI is going to take a very strong action on this, and things are not going to be the way they should be in Pakistan. The Pakistan government is already in trouble in many places. You know, they are in trouble because of Afghanistan. They are in trouble because of Balochistan. They are having an issue in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. They are having issue in POK. They are having issue in Baltistan, Gilgit-Baltistan, and this additional issue which they have created, I think, is not going to help Pakistan in any way. Pakistan's issue today is their economy, and their economy is going down the drain because they have not been able to create an environment which is conducive to economic activity. And all these such kind of actions which will further deteriorate the situation. The requirement here was, if they had gone into some kind of a dialogue with Imran Khan and then they had decided to handle him properly politically and not because of the military pressure, things would have been slightly better. Yeah.
In fact, sir, as we are also tracking these details, the National Accountability Bureau has in fact filed a case against Imran Khan, his wife Bushra Bibi and 6 others in December 2023. Accusing them of causing the loss to the tunes of 190 million pounds. And there are allegations that the national treasury amount that was scheduled to be used for the national purposes was redirected for the personal benefits. In this case, in fact, how exactly the political sphere in the country is going to cope up with such a development, in your opinion?
See, I was just saying the same thing, This political situation there, as it is in a very bad shape. See, the way the Shahbaz Sharif government had been brought to power, at that time probably Shahbaz Sharif and his party was initially losing the elections, but because the army wanted them, they manipulated the elections, and that manipulation was the thing which caused getting Shahbaz Sharif to be the prime minister. And even now he doesn't have a clear majority. What will happen is, as it is, the PTI is getting upset about the whole thing, that the way they were initially treated during the elections, and thereafter their leader has been put into the jail for some reason or the other, and he's been kept behind the bars for so long. They've been asking his for his release from the jail. So it is going to cause a major political issue within the country, because the Shahbaz government already has its hands full, and this additional issue, in case the PTI, not in case, PTI surely will take it up in a big way, and it is going to further deteriorate the political situation in Pakistan. And I am sure the army is probably trying to create a sort of a ground there, thereby they will take over the governance. There is a very fair possibility in the near future of army taking over Pakistan directly. But I tell you, the Pakistan army had actually come with a proper idea, thinking that I become the leader, why not control from the remote and continue to be the political masters of the country. Pakistan is the only country in the world where, instead of a country having an army, the army has a country. Pakistan army owns Pakistan, Pakistan's government, Pakistan's diplomacy, bureaucracy, and Pakistan's business.
Well, all right. In fact, as we are also hearing that the trouble continues to mount for the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, and not just him exactly, his wife also, who was a trustee of the Al-Qadi Trust, is accused of benefiting from this settlement. This is a huge charge. Mr. Mathur, and including, in fact, the charges. There are ones that Bibi Mishra has included the acquiring 458 canals of the land for Al Qadir University in Jhelum. In such a situation, when the economy and the country is already in trouble for a lot of loan that's impending, how does this sentence bar them from even progressing further?
See, I was just telling you that Pakistan's economy is in shambles. They are heading for an economic crisis. Let there be no, in fact, I will not be surprised if within a very short period of time from now, they get into a economic mess, absolute economic mess. They have got debt troubles, they have got so much of loan, they cannot repay that. And this one action is surely going to create a lot of trouble. The PTI is not going to keep quiet on this, and they are going to make sure that they reach the government, the Islamabad, and do some issue out of it. One. Two, they already have people like, the TTP and the Balochistan Liberation Army. They already are trying to, strike the Pakistan's the nerve centers, Pakistan army centers and political centers. They have already decided that they will march to Islamabad, and they will make sure that the government in Islamabad is changed and Sharia law and hardliners are brought to par. So what I foresee is that in some time from now, there is going to be a major political crisis in the country, and we might see a change in political hierarchy, political leadership, because probably the army will take over. Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for being with us on the broadcast and sharing more on that note, which is going to brew more trouble for the former Prime Minister of Pakistan. On that note, let's also take a look at the other developments that are making headlines at this point of